Hi guys, it's me, Indiana Jones, and I'm live as promised. I'm going to try to post something every night while we're in quarantine, whether it's self-inflicted or not. Hoping everybody that is out there is safe and doing well. I don't see anybody on right now, but yeah, this is what I decided to do today because it's what I have on hand. So I'm just turning myself on here so I can see any comments. It would be easier for me to see you guys here on my laptop. So what am I doing today? I picked up these two little cabinet doors on the side of the road a couple of weeks ago and kept putting it aside, And I decided, well, you know what, let's use what I already have on hand and what you might already have on hand, because I don't want you guys to go out and get any supplies. So I'm trying to come up with crafts that are easy to do, that you might have the supplies that you need and that you can do anytime and finish it off within like 20-30 minutes, right? So this will combat our cabin fever, keep us creative, keep us connected. And again, if anyone needs help out there, contact the United Way in your area. They are supplying, they're providing food, I understand, and just providing information as to where to get supplies if you need them, if you have elderly that are isolated, if you're a veteran, anyone, and children as well. I know they're getting volunteers to help give out food to children at the schools so that their meals are not interrupted. So anyway, that was my PSA, I guess, public service announcement. Now into the crafting. So what I did was I took a door just like this, and if you can notice, I don't think this one has it. No, this one didn't have it. This one actually had two handle holes. So I took what I have as wood filler and I filled in the handle holes. I'm surprised this one doesn't have handle holes. Oh well, I don't know where this one was. Didn't have handle holes. Anyway, let me just put this down here. And what I did was I always buy these color samples at Home Depot, and it's good paint, it's bare, and I usually get them for 50 cents, as you can see there, 50 cents. Now, using regular paint, if I were to use this on this wood, it would be very difficult for it to stick. So that's why people use chalk paint lately, because chalk paint adheres better. It adheres immediately, and you only need like 2 coats. Also, this was kind of glossy. It was a satin, and I didn't want it glossy. So what I did was I added a little bit of baking powder, like literally a teaspoon of baking powder. It made it a little thicker. And if you notice here, you can see how glossy it is. I don't know if you can see the gloss. And I painted this literally minutes ago. Here, it's matte. So that's a trick for you. If you have glossy paint, make it matte with a little bit of baking powder or baking soda, even talcum powder, I've heard. Because all of those are ingredients that are in chalk. Who knew? Anyway, so I do want to make this a little more rustic. I see 2 people are watching. Thank you guys. Make this a little bit rustic and put a nice little sign that will lift me up. But first, I think I want to let's do some stenciling. Have I done stenciling with you guys? I haven't done stenciling with you guys. Now these are stencils from the Dollar Tree, so they're pretty inexpensive. But what's really cool about these stencils is they're stickable. Look at that. So let's start up here. Can you see what I'm doing? I'll try to be quick about this because I don't want to keep you guys on here if you're bored. But I do want to keep you entertained and up to date. So I, again, don't have chalk paint, but I have this chalkboard paint. So I thought that would work, chalkboard paint. So let's try that out. I hate opening these little things. I really hate opening these little things. I haven't seen anybody comment anything, but I do see there's 3 people watching. Who's out there? Tell me who's out there. Let's see if I can open this. Should have opened it before I started this. And I don't usually dress up like this all day, but I decided to make it a point to dress nice, not just like, okay, I'm in my pajamas. Hi, how you doing, Cynthia Delgado? Welcome, bienvenida. Hope you like it here. Jeri-Ann is such a lovely, lovely lady. If you guys don't know Jeri-Ann is another DIYer crafter. She has a huge channel. She collaborates with a lot of other people. She does great DIYs. So shout out to Jeri. I will connect her to this video so that she knows that somebody came from her channel. I really appreciate that, Cynthia. So what I'm doing is I'm just crafting a cabinet that I found on the side of the road a couple of weeks ago. I'm going to be very honest, I'm not very good with stenciling. Yet I'm doing it here live with you guys, so if I fail, I fail, but I have your support. So I'm just going to stencil here. And I don't have sponsors, so I'm using makeup brushes that I had on hand. This is about being resourceful. This pandemic and what have you, this is about being resourceful, being creative, being crafting. Keeping yourself entertained other than just watching TV all day. Working. I have to work, so lots of things are still going on with my job. Cynthia, where are you from? I'm here in Miami. Very nice, beautiful days lately, thank goodness. I mean, it really, you have to look at everything in the positive way. What are other people doing to stay sane out there? Now again, this is going to look a little weathered, which I kind of want it to. After I finish stenciling, I'm probably going to... Look, it worked. That's so cool! Again, I haven't really ever done this before. So I'm lining this up here. Trying to see how they connect. To make sure I keep the connection the same. Trying to keep it straight. That's straight. It's not straight. And I like doing live DIYs. I know the lighting's not perfect. I know the angle's not perfect at times. But it's just a matter of you knowing there's someone out here who cares and who wants to share some creative ideas. So I'm going to try to be here every night at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock gives me time to make dinner, take a walk, change, get dressed, put on makeup. But I'm sorry, I wasn't looking at you guys while I was doing this. I was trying to line this up. So keep talking and keep looking if anybody else is out there. I have other wonderful friends that usually join me. Junker Necker. I love that name, Junker Necker. She has a channel as well. And she does trash to treasure kind of DIYs. Very creative as well. And I love the name Junker Necker because it's what you call somebody who sees a pile of junk and stops to see what's there. Da, 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 da. It's like big reveal. I went a little bit over there, but that's okay. I'll touch that up later. I think this is working out fine. Now I'm not going to do the whole border because that'll bore you to tears. I'm just going to do this. And then maybe I'll weather it a little. Not weather it, what is it called? Age it a little by using a little bit of the black. There we go. And everything, just line it up with stencils. It's real easy to use. Don't be afraid. Line it up and just go for it. What's the worst that can happen? It doesn't work. Paint over it again and start all over. It's not like, life is a little harder to just go for it. But you do have to go for it sometimes. Have faith in God and just go for things and try to be fearless and courageous when you try new things. There we go. All right, so I'm going to stop with this border there. I'm actually going to touch up that little area. This is so cool. I love that it's sticky. I'll put it here so it doesn't get unsticky. And I'll finish I'll do the sides and the bottom. I do want to touch up that little area first. Let me touch that up. There we go. See? Done. Can you see? So that little area is done. And I'm just touching up some other little areas where I should put some tape, even though it has that stickiness to it, because it goes over. It's so narrow. It's very easy for it to go over. And there you have it. Quick fix. So I'll do the border on the side. It's a perfect length for the side and on the bottom as well. Dun, da, da, there you go. And it's nice and straight because I lined it up to the top right there. And see, this was with two coats of paint. There's no bleed through, and especially with here's you can see the bottom with that kind of wood. It's wood material. It's not MDF, and that kind of varnish. It's very easy to have bleed through. But hey, we did it. Now, I could stencil the words. I was trying to see if I had other lettering, but this is the only lettering I have. And I'm wondering, nope, I don't have enough letters. So, let me see. Nope, I don't have enough letters. So, maybe I am going to have to wing this. And I'm not too happy about that. But I just noticed that I'm going to be 1 O short. I'm trying to see if I have 3 O's. I need 3 O's. And I don't. Okay, well, plan B. We're just gonna wing it. Because I like to wing things and try things out. So, let's see. Let's see if I can write with this brush and not make a complete mess. Cynthia, you came on a great day. See, these are the kind of things I do. I don't really plan things out very well, but I enjoy sharing my mishaps and mistakes with all of you, because at least I'm not alone doing it. You know what? I need a thinner paintbrush. Let's see if I have. I'm not very good at freehand painting, so we'll see. Let's try this one. Trying a flat brush. I'm thinking the letters would be easier with that. So, all right. Here we go. Gosh, I'm nervous, and I don't even have anybody watching me. Thank you, Cynthia, for being here and for sticking around. Feel free to comment. All right, I'm not watching you guys, so I'm sorry, but here we go. And I'm not going to do it upside down. I'm going to do it facing me. I'm sorry for the quiet. Is this crazy? This is crazy. I don't usually do this kind of stuff freehand. And what does that teach us, people? Prepare, prepare, prepare. Be ready for anything. And I think what's going on right now is teaching us that very well. All right, so that's not too bad. So I'm going to write God is good. I'm hoping it'll fit. Too much paint. And I've never taken a painting class or any kind of calligraphy class. I just know you have to twist. Oh, it's coming out. It's working. I'll touch that up later. Ooh, I'm almost there. Cynthia, I hope you get a chance to check out my other videos. They're a lot more fun. I'm doing this for my own sanity, I suppose. Should have tried to write like, what is that called? Ray Dunn. It's easier. And I'm going to have a flower here at the end, so that's why I don't mind that it's so much space at the end. All right, I'm getting there. I did this yesterday, and it kind of came out okay, but not great. But this is, I guess, with practice and patience. And I don't want to go over my 20-minute mark. God is. Oops. Hey, how you doing, Cobwebs? What is she up to? I am taking a cabinet door I found on the street and I am making it into a sign because I'm bored. And I made my own chalk paint using acrylic paint samples that I had in the garage and some baking powder because I didn't have chalk paint. And I am making my own words because I brought stickers but I didn't have enough letters. Is that enough information, Cobweb? Thank you so much for being here. Yes, trash to treasure, yay! Because I figure we can't go shopping, but we can always like raid other people's trash. I don't know. It's getting to be like Mad Max out there. I might have to come up with a DIY your own bidet video. If I can figure out how to do it, I'll teach you guys, I swear. God is good. I think it's something we have to remember during these trying times. That's for those of us who believe in God. You don't have to. You can write whatever you want here on the sign. Hey, not bad. A little crooked, not bad. And then I'll take one of these flowers. That way. I love this sticker thing. Watch this, guys. My craft stores are still open. Oh, wow. I'm just scared to go. You know, it's not that they're open and they're not open. It's just I'm scared to, like, expose myself. I'm asthmatic. So, you know, any kind of respiratory infection really hits me hard. So I got to be very, 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 very careful. But I might need to go to the Dollar Tree tomorrow. Might need more snacks. One flower. That. Oh, this is so cute. Can you see what I'm doing? Let me move this down a little more. It's coming out pretty good. And these are from the Dollar Tree, believe it or not. Just zip in and grab what you need and then zip out. That's true. I guess so. What have you been working on? Are you working on like Halloween stuff? Cobwebs? That would be interesting to see what you're doing. You know, I haven't been notified of any of your new stuff. I have to check and see if the little ringer-dingery thing is on. Because I haven't seen anything. And I don't want to just assume that it's because you haven't done anything. Cool! Oh, I like this. And then, should I add another little flower? And I'll add a flower going this way. And I have very little paint on my little makeup sponsor thing that I'm using here. Ah, cool, it worked, it worked. I got a little paint, little extra paint there. That's okay, I'll touch that up later. Very cool, people. So all I do is finish the border. Sorry, I wasn't looking straight at you guys. I was doing this. The lettering is okay. I might paint over it and do the lettering again, but there you go. And then I'll put a little, you know, little ribbon here or something, and I can add whatever I want to it. But I'm taking a sculpting break for a while. Really? You got some new stuff up? Okay, I'm gonna go check out your channel after this. So anyway, that's all I wanted to, yeah, it came out pretty cool. I mean, here, you didn't see what it started off as. It started off as this little cabinet door. This one I'm also going to paint very similar. I'm going to weather this a little, but this I'm going to paint similarly, and then I'm going to put like hooks on it, because I thought that would be cool to have hooks on it. I don't know. I thought it was a neat shape and size. I wish it was a little bigger on the inside to make it into a chalkboard. Right? Less than 20 minutes. I painted this right before I went live. It took me 2 minutes to paint. So thank you, you guys, for being on with me, for sharing with me this crafting moment. Julie Patchouli is on. Hi, Patchouli. How you doing, Julie Patchouli? Anyway, I just finished up this lovely little sign. My handwriting is terrible. So check out what I did. I'm going to continue working on the border here. And yeah, God is good. And hi, sweetie. Thank you so much for watching. I had a pretty, not a difficult day, but yeah, I had difficult moments today. But you know, it's always nice to come on here and see some friends and share some love of crafting. And again, this is Cabin Fever Crafting, episode number 2, I suppose. And just wishing you all well. Hoping that you're staying safe, staying clean. And just remember, if anybody that you know is alone, reach out to them. People are going to be suffering from loneliness and isolation, and especially elderly people. Just talk to them on the phone. Find out there are different ways to help out. There are phone banks that you can get numbers and help call elderly folks and stuff like that. So. I can't see what you just said. What'd you just say? Oh, I can't see. Somebody said something. Don't cry, baby girl. Who, me? About what? Having a rough day? Yeah, just, you know, some nasty words were said to me, that's all. I try not to let it get to me. Nobody that I knew personally, it was just a complete stranger, so. Oh, water off a duck's back, I suppose. Anyway, thank you guys for being there. Take care of yourselves. God bless. And words are wind. That's right. Words are wind. They mean nothing. Anyway, my words do mean a lot because you guys mean a lot to me. So God bless you. Stay safe and sane. And thank you again for watching. Take care. Like, share, subscribe. And I don't know, share it around if you enjoyed this and if you learned anything. Take care. Bye, guys.